And when he comes back, the soul is going to get a new body. So you don't have to worry about the bodies. You know, you handsome guys, don't worry about that. You beautiful women, don't worry about that. You're going to get another body. And it's going to be better than this body. This is a corruptible body. But you're going to get an incorruptible body. So your job is to make sure you save your soul.
Amen. Glory.
Lord, save my soul.
Save my soul.
Lord, save my soul. And I know, you know, it's not the normal tendency to think about these things, but it's going to happen to all of us. I know I'm not going to live well, I don't know it. I kind of suspect I'm not going to live another 70 years. But if I did, I wouldn't complain. you know, until I, you know, what can a 140-year-old man do? Thank you, Lord. So, this is the background. This is the background. This is the background. Now let's go to Matthew 24. In this 24th chapter, this is part of, a lot of people call it the Sermon on the Mount. You know, there's a controversy. But he's on the Mount of Olives. Now, we know we come out of the 23rd chapter. And in the 23rd chapter, we see this word shows up that it hasn't come out of Jesus' mouth. But in the 23rd chapter, it comes out of his mouth. And he says, woe. Not who, woe, like stop. But woe as in destruction. Woe as in tribulation coming your way. He says, woe unto you, scribes, Pharisees, hypocrites. He shows that, man, look, it's a time for all things. But this is not a time to be playing games. So he goes out of the 23rd chapter and he comes into the 24th chapter. And it's in the 24th chapter that the disciples began to ask questions. Beginning in verse number 1, he says, Sister Parker, read Matthew 24:1.
And Jesus went out and departed from the temple. And his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Jesus said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
Okay, so like people do, there's some bragging going on. There's some boasting going on. They're boasting about this beautiful temple. And we know the temple was destroyed, and God gave Zerubbabel, not Zerubbabel, thank you, Lord, Zechariah and who was it went to Darius and asked for permission? Went to Nebuchadnezzar and asked for permission to rebuild the temple. Nehemiah. It was on his heart to build the gate around the temple, around Jerusalem. And so there was a boasting. Solomon built a beautiful temple. My God, the very best of every material. Amen. But that temple was destroyed and another temple built. And now they're bragging about this temple. I mean, they're showing him, man, look at y'all, man, look at y'all. Wow, look at the beautiful, look at the, yeah. And Jesus stops them. Because we just read now, in the last days, this pride, this boasting and stuff, it's not good. y'all did hear that being read.
Amen.
So he says, and Jesus said, verse 2 again, and Jesus said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. Sister Parker.
And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
So they came to Jesus with 3 questions. What was the first question?
Tell us, what shall these things be?
What's the first question again?
When shall these things
What was
be?
the second question?
And what shall be the sign of thy coming?
And the third question?
And the end of the world.
Some good questions. And I believe we'd be wise to ask, Lord, help us understand. We don't want to be left in the dark.
No, sir.
At one point, Jesus said, an evil and adulterous generation seek for a sign. But he's entertaining their question now. All right, Sister Parker.
And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Now remember, evil men and seducers going to wax worse and worse. They're going to deceive, they're going to be deceived, they're going to deceive. But he's given the disciples a warning. Take heed that no man deceive you. And listen to the scripture. If it be possible, he would deceive the very elect. So this thing about deception is not to be taken lightly. Amen. Don't think you got so much going on that you can't be deceived. He said, take heed that no man deceive you. And you have to admit, folk are being deceived now. Folk are doing ungodly things and think it's all right to do it. Folk are telling lies and think it's okay to tell a lie. All the glory, all the honor, all the praises, all day, they belong to God. Amen. And somebody will twist that all up and give you to think that it's okay to brag about yourself.
Oh my God.
Pat yourself on the back. Man, you worked hard for that. You deserve that. No, I deserve hell, death, hell, and destruction. That's what I deserve. But because of the mercy of God, I'm going to give him the praise. I'm going to give him the thanks. And it's easy to get caught up in that stuff. It is. Just take your focus off the Lord.
Amen.
1 minute. 1 second.
Sister Parker.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrow.
Okay, let's stop. They say, when we present, they say, let's unpack this. Let's take a step back and let's look at what he's saying. I mean, these things are not foreign to us. We hear wars all the time. And I know we're watching CNN and NBC and ABC. We're watching all this stuff unfolding right before our eyes. We hear lies being told right in our ears. And you're sitting there thinking, what? If you wasn't saved and sanctified and the Holy Ghost filled, you think you was crazy. With a straight face. Yes. They say this stuff with a straight face and think you're the liar.
Say you dumb as a rock.
Yes, as I said today.
But be that as it may, this
God.
Verse number 8 is worth considering also. Verse 8 together. All these are the beginning of sorrow.
Already here.
It's just the beginning. You're talking about how can it get worse? My heart went out to those folk in California a few weeks ago. Good gracious. Mudslides and then the fires. I thought Flint, Michigan was bad. But now they got other places where the water has been contaminated and nobody opened their mouth. And these are the beginnings of sorrows. How worse is it going to get? And will you be saved? See, the saints not, when we talk about the tribulation, something happens before the tribulation. Something called the rapture happens before the tribulation.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, God, thank you.
Sister, read.
Hallelujah.
Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
Now, when we delve into the scripture, we see what he's saying. He's really talking about Israel as a nation. He's talking about the people of Israel as a nation. They're going to go through some things that are described here. But in a real sense, we must apply that to our lives. Because, you know, we've been grafted in. So, look at what he's saying. I don't see where he says somebody going to be rejoicing and jumping and shouting and singing and running around the house and all that, spinning around. Every time I turn around, the Lord just keep. I don't see none of that going on here.
Oh, God.
And then, verse 10, and then shall many be offended. And because they're offended, what will they do?
Betray
One another. You get offended because I said, brother, you know, I got a heart against you. Or brother, I have somewhat against you. And you get offended at that?
Yes, sir.
And then you betrayed me? And you can see it. It would be all right if, you know, we just had a pass and just go in. But our eternal life only comes about because of the death, the burial, and the resurrection of Jesus Christ.
Hallelujah.
The only thing that we have to rejoice in is if we're covered in the blood of the Lamb.
Amen.
The only thing that we can be really thankful for is the fact that God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. We don't have anything else to do. We've heard one another's testimonies. We haven't been up there. We've been down in that muck and mire.
Yes.
And we couldn't come out. And wouldn't come out, even if we could have. But God in his mercy, he had mercy on my wretched soul. And I'll use this term from Superintendent H.T. Jones. He said, I'm duty bound. I'm duty bound. I was sharing with someone, I don't have a mind, you know, all these titles and things, and folk tripping over themselves, you know, superintendent, administrator, I said, how about brother? I told somebody this yesterday. Brother works. Brother works. And then with a smile, brother, but I'm serious. And I don't have a mind for, I just want to be saved.
Amen.
Now, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I thank God for all that he's done for my family and me. I thank God for it. And I thank God that he has kept us with an understanding that if it wasn't for him, nothing would be. I thank God for it. But when it comes down to it, my soul is the most important thing. I had a problem with women. Well, I didn't have a problem with women. I had a problem with a man. Because the man didn't understand what manhood was about. And his misunderstanding showed out in his relationship with females. That's a better way to say it. Nothing was wrong with women.
Amen.
The wrong was in this guy. Now we can switch it, and some of you can say the same thing, you know. But the Lord saved me.
Amen.
The Lord saved me. Amen. And I thank him. Sister Walker, I thank God for saving me. So now I can appreciate not just women, I appreciate people.
Amen. Amen.
But you have some people that don't. They could care less about other folk.
That's right.
And it shows up in how they take care of themselves.
That's right. My God.
If you don't care about other folk, you really is saying, I don't care about myself.
Right.
It's called self-image.
Right.
Amen.
Who do you see yourself as?
My God.
I'm not that old fella.
Amen.
I don't do that stuff. I don't have the desire to do that
All
stuff.
right. Amen.
Not because, you know, well, you might as well look for something else. No. I've been changed. That's right. Hawkins say, change or change.
A wonderful.
A wonderful change has come over me. He changed my life. Now
That's your daddy.
Hallelujah. Glory.
there was a time.
Oh, bless God.
Glory to God.
Thank you, God.
It's just us. You heard the year that I got saved, so you know prior to that was the late 60s and the 70s. Late 60s and 70s. Free love. Y'all remember that?
Hippies. Yeah.
Afros. Black
Power.
All
that.
There's a Californian just cracking up over here. How well I know, brother. How well I know.
All right. That was good.
But I found myself doing things that, in retrospect, looking back,
Thank you. Grace of God.
Praise to God. Thank you, Lord.
and it's not even funny. It's not even funny. Even today, HIV and AIDS, STDs, even today, that stuff is prevalent. We don't talk about it as much, but that stuff is still prevalent. And here I'm standing, getting caught up in stuff that could have very well taken me out of here, trying to be slick and hip and down with it and all that, and here I'm still alive.
Thank you, Lord God. Thank you, Jesus.
Look like a clown. Look like a clown. I know it doesn't look like it now, but I had a little afro. I had my little pick. Kept my pick in my head. Y'all remember that, don't you, brother? Come on, Brother Walker. If you stop laughing, I can focus. Don't laugh at me, Brother Walker. That pick in my head.
I know that's right.
And I see it so clearly. A red turtleneck shirt.
Jesus.
They were flares. They weren't bell bottoms, but the pants were green and blue and yellow and green and yellow. Flags. I had my 3-inch belt.
Mr. Brown.
And had that little walk going on.
Which walk?
Walk like like that because I had on some shoes with me. The soles like this, heel like that.
Be careful, little girl.
Boy, you were doing it.
I know what that laugh means. He just saw himself. He just saw himself. But just foolish. Just foolish. And,
That's her husband.
and my God, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, what we're talking about tonight is even worse than that, though.
That's right.
See, that's the thing.
His brother.
I haven't forgotten. We're talking about the abomination of desolation. And you know what? Jesus said, when he says abomination of desolation, he says that was spoken by the prophet Daniel.
Yeah.
So we're going to wind up in Daniel. Now, that's just to keep things, you know, to see how far things have come. And to let us know it can't keep getting worse like that. There's a stopping point. There's a point when God says, okay, that's it, I quit.
It's over. It's enough. It's over. God said it. You're right, church.
You like that.
Ugly world.
Sister Parker, let's continue on.
When ye therefore shall see the abomination of the desolation, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place.
Do what?
Stand in the holy place.
Do what, y'all?
Stand in the holy place.
When you see this stuff, when you see what's going on, when you understand what's going on, he says, stand ye in the holy place. And you had to beg people to come to church. He's throwing this out to let us know there's a serious time. There's no time to be on a picnic. There's no time to be, okay, I got it together. Mother Edwards likes to talk about that hare and that tortoise. There's no time to sit down by the side of the road. He said, when you see, anybody seeing this stuff?
Yeah.
Is it happening?
Yeah.
Is it going on right now? And you mean to tell me a football game is more important? My children's volleyball game is more important? Or I just don't feel like it is more important than your eternal life?
Yeah. Come on, say that.
Jesus. Make it plain. Help me.
Your soul is the most important thing that you have. I know what we say, and I've said it. We go to these seminars and in-services and workshops, and they, you know, the presenter said, what's your most important possession? And people will talk about, you know, their art collection and all that stuff. And then the point the speaker makes is, no, your most important possession is time. Time. If you don't have time to enjoy your art collection, what good is it? And, you know. But I'm saying, we got the time. We got the time.
Right now.
Now is the acceptable time. Now is the day of salvation.
Now, right now.
But Mother Carnegie got to beg people practically. Practically. Got to lay it out and make it enticing.
That's right. Amen.
For people to come to church.
You telling the truth.
Jesus.
Telling the truth.
Jesus.
For make people get in a hurry.
Thank you.
Come on. Where we going? Man, the show is about to start. Come on. Do they get in a hurry over that stuff?
Yes.
Come on, we want to beat the rush. You know, this is Friday before payday. We want to beat the rush.
Right.
Going to the store.
You right. I hate going to the store.
Sister Hardwick, somebody going to miss out. Somebody's going to miss out. But it don't have to be you. It does not have to be you. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying to the church. He's not telling the devil to stand in the holy place. He's telling the disciples. He's talking to the Jews. He's saying, man, the time is, ooh, I thought about this getting dressed tonight. The harvest is ended. And the summer is gone. And we are not saved. But this is what the Lord gave to me, Sister Parker. He said the harvest is ended. In other words, he blessed you to have a harvest. In other words, you planted something and a harvest. You didn't lose it. He blessed you to have some stuff.
All right. Bless God. Man. Woo, Jesus, thank you.
But the tail end of it, and we are not saved. You got the stuff. It's a nice time, but you ain't saved.
Thank you.
I'm so grateful, Mother Edwards. I was complaining about some things. And Sister Wright, I was complaining because, I was a principal. I was here as the pastor, a family man, and it just looked like 24 hours was not enough. And I was, you don't say that stuff out, but, ways and actions speak louder than words. But I was complaining not having time, and we were trying to go to the Mabel Bassett and all those things. And I said, Lord, I just don't have enough time. And he spoke clearly to me. He did.
No doubt about it.
He said, you got time to do what I want you to do.
Hallelujah.
That helped me so much.
Thank you,
It helped me.
Jesus. Hallelujah.
Elder Jones used to say it this way. He said, as thy servant was busy here and there, he was gone.
That's it.
The man had a responsibility to keep the prisoners, but he got busy doing something else. And when he came back, the prisoners were gone. And his soul then was required.
Yes, Lord.
We can get so busy doing stuff, well, wait a minute, Lord, wait a minute. And go back and think he's still going to be there. No, he's gone.
That's right.
Now your soul is required. What you going to do?
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. My God.
Sister Parker.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you,
Whoso
Lord.
readeth, let him understand. Then let them which be in Judea flee unto the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of the house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall the great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Hallelujah. Thank you.
Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Behold, I have told you before.
Okay. Behold, I have told you before.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Let's go now to, let's go to Daniel. Thank you, Jesus. I'm going to read the 15th verse of Matthew 24. We begin to go to Daniel 8, 9. Let's read this together. Matthew 24 and 15. Matthew 24 and 15. Together we read. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place. Whosoever readeth, let him understand. The Lord is telling the Jews, and I believe persecution of the Jews is going to increase. I believe that the setting up of all of this has already begun. And I believe that not only the physical manifestation is soon to take place, I believe that the spiritual manifestation is going to take place also. You know, the sun is going to refuse to shine. Moon turning to blood. All these things. In the book of Revelation, all of those the vials are going to be poured out. Praise the Lord. And all these visions. I think all of those things are going to they're going to take place. And if we read the scriptures about Christ's return, the Bible says, "And every eye shall behold him." So I believe this doesn't just have a spiritual connotation, but I believe even physically, there are going to be some signs. He said great signs and wonders. Right? And the Antichrist is going to use those things to prove that he's something.
All right.
And deceive many people.
Many.
Folk who won't study and ask God to give them an understanding.
My God.
Folk who are satisfied just to read every now and then. Folk who won't go down in prayer, instant in prayer.
My Lord. My Lord.
Folk who won't fast.
My God.
I trust that doesn't describe anybody here.
Have your way, Jesus. Have your way.
The song says, I woke up this morning with my mind stayed. I mean, folk not waking up with their mind on the Lord. Walking and talking with my mind stayed on Jesus. I'm talking about folk got foolishness on their hearts and in their minds. That day will catch you unawares.
All right. All right. Thank you. Hallelujah.
Say amen, Sister Smith.
Amen. Amen.
Stand in the holy place. So I asked the question, so what was it that Daniel saw? What was it that Daniel prophesied? What was going on with Daniel? And we know how the scriptures say that Daniel was a praying man. Even when Darius the king set up that proclamation that anytime they heard the music, they were supposed to bow down. And we know how Daniel purposed he wasn't going to bow down. And how the princes came and told the king, you know, hey, that guy, you got over everybody. He's not praying. He's not facing the image and praying. He's still praying to his God. Daniel went in prayer, and we know the story. He prayed, and he didn't get an answer right away. He kept praying and praying, and finally, Gabriel came on the scene, and he told him, man, we heard your prayer from the very beginning. But Daniel saw visions, and he saw how the people of God had seen, and he said, we have seen. He said, we've seen. You've been in paraphrasing these first 9 chapters. He said, we're your people. You've done great things for us. You delivered us. You've given us to be the head and not the tail. You've given us to be the lender and not the borrower. And we have sinned against you. We turn from your commandments. But Lord, have mercy. Have mercy on your sin. This is the time to cry out, have mercy. You know, we see people doing things, and they were brought up with you. And they saw a new life. And They found a new revelation.
Oh, God.
And the fellowship that was there has been broken. You know, you don't have any animosity in you, but you can tell the relationship has been broken. Daniel didn't want that, so he's crying out all through these first 8 chapters. He's crying out to God.